I want to show you guys another kind of cool feature. On the release series 7.0, as opposed to just a keyless entry system, this has the smart key. Let's see if I can pull out the key right now to show you. It's still in its wrapping, but that's the Scion key, keyless entry. And if I keep it in my pocket, which you can see in the reflection that I'm actually doing, when I walk up to the vehicle, I can lock by tapping this dimple and unlock the vehicle simply by reaching into the door handle and pulling open the door. What happens, there's a sensor plate actually on the inside of the handle, so there's no buttons back here. Simply a sensor that looks for my hand. Now I'm locking the doors again. I'm going to walk around to the back of the vehicle, show you guys something else. Now, if you are familiar with the Scion TC, you know that the rear has an electronic release as opposed to a mechanical latch. So back here, you should see, very familiar, there's a long bar, but now for the smart keyless entry, a button. That button is actually the lock button. So if I reach in here, click this, all doors are locked. When I press the long bar approaching the vehicle, all doors will unlock. One more click on the long bar will release the back hatch, as you're all familiar with. Seats back here still feature the 60-40 split with the ability to recline back seats 10 degrees. And fold flat, both sides. Close this up. I'm going to take you inside the TC Release Series 7.0. Jump in here. Let me just put that seat up in the back. Okay, perfect. Move my seat back, make a little room. This is the dashboard for the Scion TC. Yellow stitching will complement this leather in the steering wheel. The roof, which I mentioned earlier, all black, is actually a panoramic full glass roof for all the occupants. Viewing pleasure of stars and the like. And something really special, along with this smart key access for the Scion TC release series, we've got a TRD push button start, which I've never seen on any other car. Special badging, Scion TC release series 7.0, number 1405 of 2200. The production run for the yellow exterior Scion release series. There's only 2,200 of these cars in the world, and only 175 in Canada, the market that we're in, so this is a super rare car for me to have over here. The 6-speed manual transmission. What I'm going to do, I'll show you how this works. I've got the key on me, right? It's in my pocket. I tap this once. It's like turning a regular key to the first notch. So I've got access to the radio, right? Things turn on. The clock is on. I press it once more. It's like turning the key to the second position. So now all my accessory lights are turning on the dashboard, right? And if I was going to turn on air, I can do that too. Now what happens upon a third click, everything turns off. It's actually a safety feature so that if you've got a niece or nephew in the car and they're playing around with the keys, they can't get the car off the driveway, right? What Toyota requires you with every car with smart key access, you've got to have the clutch pedal down and the light turns green on the button itself to let you know, alright, ready for activation, go ahead and start the car. I tap this button, the car will start up, and we'll get going. Now right now in my showroom, so I'm not going to poison anybody with carbon dioxide or monoxide or whatever it is, and we'll get out.